Welcome to my channel, Woke Words. Today I'm going to be doing a reading for the sign of Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. I went ahead and pulled an oracle card to get the overall energy or what you may need to know about this reading before we get started. And I got the number 11, and it's fear. And I pulled a tarot card to clarify. I got the Three of Cups. So I'm seeing this as you could be going through like social anxiety, or also you could be having fear around getting in relationships that have drama. You could have fear around attracting third-party situations in general, but also keep in mind if you do have that fear, it will be more likely to come into your experience. So maybe this reading is talking about dissolving that fear. So let's pull 3 cards for the past energy, 3 for the current, and 3 for the upcoming energy. 7 of Swords, 4 of Pentacles, 6 of Pentacles, the 6 of Wands, the Queen of Wands, the Page of Wands, that's all Wands, Magician, Judgment, and the King of Wands. So automatically off the top of the reading, the first thing I'm noticing is that there is a pair in the reading, which is probably a pretty intense soul connection. It could be your masculine and feminine energy both showing up, because you are Sagittarius, which is a fire sign. In the very dead center of the reading is the Queen of Wands, which I'm looking at as your energy, and the King of Wands is on the bottom for the upcoming energy, which I'm looking at the other person as being that energy. And on the bottom of the deck is the 3 of Swords. So you could have been in a lot of pain at one time from a third-party situation. With the 3 of Cups coming out, it's overall a tie to fear. If it was tied to a different card, I wouldn't say that it was bad, because 3 of Cups can be a good card. But fear being tied to it, so that could be some kind of triangulation or third-party bad stuff. So for the past energy, you get the 7 of Swords, the 4 of Pentacles, and the 6 of Pentacles. I feel like this is a connection in the past that was maybe why you're in the fear energy, or why you were in the fear energy. I feel like if you look at this card here, I know it's the minor arcana for justice, but for the third party situation, this card ties into that too. This is one person giving it out to 2 people here, giving energy out in 2 ways. And I don't know why, I'm just thinking of this like triangulation. Like this would be the top of the triangle, and this is the 2 bottom corners of it. And triangulation is where one person pits 2 people against each other, and they act, and look, there's the devil on the bottom of the clarifying deck. I didn't even notice that. But they pit 2 people against each other, and then they act like they're the good guy, while the other 2 people are at each other's throats. But the one person that's like the head of it is the one that's the reason for it all happening. And you can't make this up. Look, on the bottom of this deck, 7 of Swords. So yes, whoever this person is in the past energy that was in your energy field, I have a feeling that is why you have fear of coming into third-party situations, because of what you went through in the past. I feel like this person would be very emotionally manipulative by holding back with the 4 of Pentacles, like holding back their love, or what they called love. That's not true love regardless, but I feel like that was the case. And I feel like they were manipulative with the triangulation. In the current energy, you get the 6 of Wands, the Queen of Wands, and the Page of Wands. I feel like you may be in the energy of trying to, as they say, get your mojo back with the Page of Wands. This could also be this person deciding to reach out to you with the Page of Wands energy. But never fear, because in the upcoming energy, there's a King of Wands. So with the 6 of Wands being tied to the Queen of Wands, I believe you will have a victory in stepping into that archetype of the Queen of Wands. For the upcoming energy, you get the Magician, the Judgment card, and the King of Wands. So it's like you finally was like, at first you might have been more spiritually not awake maybe, but this connection in the past put you through a lot of shit, And you can look at that as a bad thing or a good thing. It's all the perspective you see in it. Now, it's 2 of Cups on the bottom of this deck, clarifying. But with this Judgment card and the upcoming energy beside the Magician, I feel like you have become more spiritually awake and you are manifesting a King of Wands. And I do not say that this is the same person. It could be, but if it is, they've done a 360 as far as change, and anybody can change. If you don't believe it, just ask me where I was 2 years ago, and then you would know that anybody is capable of changing their whole self and life. But in general, if this is not the person that had you in triangulation, third party energy, there is a King of Wands that's getting ready to come into your experience once you get through this awakening process, because without, whether you know it or not, you're in the energy of manifesting your counterpart. So let's clarify in the past energy this 6 of Pentacles, which is what I see as the triangulation card for this reading. We all know what 7 of Swords is: lying, cheating, stealing. The Star card popped out. The 4 of Pentacles popped out again. You can't make it up. And the 4 of Cups. So yes, this person wanted everyone to treat them as if they were the center of the universe. They wanted energy coming into them. They wanted to pit people against each other in triangulation matches. They would do this by the tactic of holding back emotions, which is holding back, quote unquote, their love, however you want to say it, to try and emotionally manipulate people. And also made you feel like you were never good enough. You could never do good enough. You could never be good enough. You could never step up to the expectations or to what they felt like you needed to be. That's the way you saw yourself being around this person. I don't like this person. Not worth a shit. I do not like this person. So for the current energy, you get the 6 of Wands, the Queen of Wands, and the Page of Wands. I think this Page of Wands is a total, like the way I feel about this reading with the past, it's like the current energy is just a whole different line from the past. It's like the past has someone attached to it that may have you in the energy currently with fear of third-party situations involving triangulation. But Spirit is saying that since you have stepped into your power, into this archetype of the Queen of Wands, you're going to have a victory with the 6 of Wands beside it. So if you have new communication coming in from other people, you've leveled up. Your vibration is higher. You're going to attract things that are more on your vibrational wavelength. So don't have fear, because fear will keep you on the vibrational wavelength of what this person is that's in your past. So let's clarify the Page of Wands, because like I said, you got the 6 of Wands, the Queen of Wands, and the Page of Wands. And I think that that is probably new communication from totally, it just feels like somebody totally different. So for the Page of Wands, you get the King of Cups, the 3 of Cups, and the 5 of Swords. So with the King, this is just like the overall energy of the reading, basically. It's just in 2 different cards, because the 3 of Cups again, and you got the 5 of Swords attached to it. Here you got fear, but either way. But this person, whoever this Page of Wands is showing up as a King of Cups, someone who's emotionally stable. A King of Cups energy doesn't bring this around you. A King of Cups energy won't bring this, pulling back from you to emotionally manipulate the situation. They may be like a little reserved or something, but nothing like you're thinking. So if they come in with a Page of Wands energy, like, hey, you want to go out to eat, you want to go get a cup of coffee, you want to go have a drink, blah, 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 and it feels right in your gut, take them up on it, because they're not trying to do anything. But I think this 5 of Swords energy is attached because Spirit is saying you may have a little bit of fear in your vibration regarding if this person is interested in trying to put you in a third-party situation or trying to do some kind of triangulation on you. But your intuition is probably on 1,000 wowsing. Even if you're just watching a tarot reading, you're probably moving up in vibration to even care enough about your spiritual journey and your spiritual health to try to do better. So release the fear. Uh-oh. That was the Queen of Swords wanting to flip out. So for the Magician, the Judgment, and the King of Wands, I literally want to clarify all three of those for the upcoming energy because those all look exciting to me. That's you manifesting, I believe. For the Magician, you get the Devil, the Ten of Pentacles, the Ten of Wands. Oh, Jesus, what is this? The Devil, the Ten of Pentacles, and the Ten of Wands. This is you releasing the burden of the toxicity that you encountered in a Ten of Pentacles situation. It may have been a long-standing commitment, relationship, something in the 3D that you put a lot of energy into, but you are in the Ten of Wands, so that is releasing it because there was a lot of toxicity attached to it. You're manifesting your way out of this because if the Ten of Wands wasn't there, I would say that you're still tied up into it heavy, like if it was the Nine of Wands. But with the Ten of Wands being there, you're ready to release this. The next thing would be like the World card. So for the Judgment card, which is what you waking up to this bullshit that you were encountering, you waking up that you deserve better, that you're on a higher vibration than that. The Sun card, the Lovers, and the, what did I say was the card after the Ten of Wands? The World. Look, there's the World. So this Judgment card is clarified by the Sun, the happiest card in the deck, an intense ass soul connection that's coming in for you because you're ending this cycle. You're closing out the cycle that's with this person in the very past energy. You're closing out the cycle with this energy manipulator. You're closing that out and you're headed straight towards your counterpart. And you don't even know it. Let's clarify him. Let's see what he's doing. He goes after stuff he wants. So let's clarify King of Wands, the Fool, the Ace of Cups, the Five of Wands. Again, that's what Spirit is telling you. This is from God. This is a new cup from God because you've worked on yourself and filling up your own cup. This is Spirit calling you to take a journey. But you got the Five of Wands attached to it, which is, I think, the whole reason for this reading here. We don't come to readings with them all being all fun and games. There's always something we need to work on, me, you, and everybody else. So I think the main thing that Spirit is saying to work on is any kind of fears that you may still have lingering in your vibration from what went on in the past. Just be thankful that that went on in the past so that you could sift and sort through it to figure out what you do want. Because I'm telling you, it may not be tomorrow, but in the upcoming energies, which is what you have to look forward to, based on timelines moving forward and how you're learning to vibrate on a higher frequency, you are literally pulling in a King of Wands. And who would be better for a Sagittarius than a King of Wands? Because a Sag is a Queen of Wands. Can't make it up. So the last thing we're going to do is pull 3 cards from the universe, and it's going to be based on the vibrations you're giving off / advice you may need to hear. Just whatever comes out, we pull 3 cards. The Seven of Swords, the Justice card, and the Hanged Man. Yes, I can just tell you immediately what my intuition says this means. The Seven of Swords energy that was also in your past, remember? The justice in this, or you finding balance in this, will be to become like the Hanged Man and gain another perspective on this experience. We're always expanding forward. We're never less than we were yesterday. We're infinite beings living a human experience, and whenever we get an experience we don't like or we do like, the main thing we need to take from it is our lessons learned so that we can make our journey moving forward more desirable for us. So this is the universe saying, the Seven of Swords, you're going to get your justice by seeing these things from a different perspective and understand that you're in the process of raising your vibration to a frequency that these people can't even meet you on because they're not on that frequency. They won't be there because your fear will be released and you won't be a vibrational match to them. This is pretty damn awesome. It looks literally like a Queen and King of Wands are literally energetically going towards each other because they're both on the same vibration. So just whenever fear starts to creep in, think about this reading and think, I'm releasing the fear because anyone who has fear is someone I do not want to be a vibrational match with. Shame, guilt, and fear is not what I want to vibe with. I want to vibe with love, passion, desire, honesty, integrity, and just think about that and just release what you don't want to be a vibrational match to become what you want to be with, and you'll be in there. All right, Sagittarius, that's been your reading, and thank you so much for watching.